Hi everyone. Now I'm here again, Tower of London. I got my ticket, so I'm ready to go. And it's a good weather. I think again it's the same 28 degrees. Today is 8th of September 2021. Okay, let's go. But first of all, this is my ticket. Tower of London. My ticket here. There you go. 8 September Wednesday. They give me a map also. And that's where I get my ticket there. One of those window. This is ice cream, Starbucks, Freight and Danger, lots of people, souvenir shop, Tower of London. Let's go. Entrance is here. Let's go and see. That's where I'm going. Let's go. Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, it's
So my camera is on. Still okay? Oh, I need to put it off.
If you can just put it down for your security check.
Okay, all right. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
very
Thank
much.
you. Going now for security. Let's say yung man there, standing, watching. There we go. Human Water Tour. Let's see, what is this tour? Next 1:30. That's where I've been yesterday. That's the map. Map of the tower. That's the picture. Tower. That's Human Water Guide Tour. I want to go multimedia. News, White Tower, Medieval Place, and Battleman, Hammerman, Cafe, and shops. And here, we are now at the Tower of London ground. There was the slingshot. Sling. This Thames River. There's tower. Bayward. Tower 1280. That's the guided tour.
Finally, the fifth stroke of the axe sank into his neck. About to. Jack Kedge therefore grabbed hold of the axe, ripped it from his neck, and drew one side. What about a butcher's carving knife? Pull back the head and carve it. Now, for some strange reason this time, instead of their head going down to London Bridge, as was the custom, it was brought back here into the tower, along with his mutilated corpse. And the two were then sewn together, before he was buried 24 hours later in our chapel. And to this very day, we don't know why. It's one of the many, many mysteries of the tower. Now, some of you out here probably a bit squeamish. What exactly did you expect? This is the Tower of London. Why does that make you bring safely into the tower? But if you would like to see, I know hundreds of stories. I can tell you stories of love, romance, intrigue, and something like some love story. 4 people, 5 people. I've never lots more than London Hall. Democracy in action. Okay, let's regret and trace the gate in bloodthirsty emotion. Never get to tell the love stories.
Two. Some people go on guided tours. Bell Tower 1190 Bell Let's walk about. Chat shouting. The tour guide, the yeoman tour guide. Medieval palace in South Rotterdam.
And secondly, if you are enjoying my tour so far, give me a thumbs up. When I'm saying if you're hating my tour so far, give me a thumbs up. Okay, let's get a photograph here. Stand by. Okay, here we go. Stand by.
Bloody Tower 1225. Really looking.
There we go. I now have your souls trapped in my phone. As soon as I get...
St. Thomas Tower.
As soon as I get home, I will upload those pictures onto Twitter. If you'd like to go on and follow me, please. Oh, sorry, not follow me. Go and take a picture of it, a copy of it. Please feel free to use them as you see fit. If you're trying to find me on Twitter, my life is very uncomplicated. What is my nickname? I am a beef eater. My first name? Dave. There you go. You just found me on Twitter. Beef eater Dave. Nice and simple, just like me. Right, let's carry on with some history. Any Americans here today? Okay, outstanding. Here's something we had before you. The Watergate. as it was originally named. Built on the orders of King Edward I as an entrance directly from the River Thames into the Tower of London. He had this outer bridge and a gateway built there with a tower above to guard the gates. Now, of course, over the years, the Watergate became a very useful entrance for bringing prisoners into the tower. Many of those prisoners were accused of treason, hence the change of name from the Watergate to its current name, Traitors' Gate. 3 Queens of England and many other important prisoners came through these gates. And many of those people are still here today in 2 pieces. 4 of those people laid. In fact, where's the Americans here? Put your hands up. If you look very closely at our Watergate, you notice much like your own, there are many, many leaks. Sorry, this is something really, really bad joke. Right, behind you, probably the most famous of the how many towers? 20 outstanding. The Garden Tower, as it was originally known. It became known as the Bloody Tower to commemorate the many tragedies that took place in that building. Surely the most terrible tragedy ever to happen in there was the disappearance in 1483 of the 12-year-old king, Edward V, and his 9-year-old brother, Richard, Duke of York. After the death of their father, King Edward IV, his oldest son immediately becomes King of England. You cannot have a 12-year-old boy running the country. So it was decided to bring the 2 boys to live there, in the Garden Tower. And their uncle, Richard, the Duke of Gloucester, was given the task of looking after them. More importantly, he would look after the country, for the oldest boy was about 18 or 19, ready to be trained. Sadly, sometime in June of 1483, 2 boys disappeared from that building and were never seen alive again. So what do you think happened to their uncle Richard, Duke of Gloucester, when these 2 boys disappeared? Anybody know? He became King Richard III, or as he's known here at the Tower of London, Tricky Dicky. Now another prisoner held in there, one of our most famous Elizabethan explorers. You may have heard of him, Sir Walter Raleigh, the man who brought that vile, filthy, disgusting habit from the Americas to England, which was line dancing. You're quite right, tobacco. Now, Sir Walter Raleigh was imprisoned in that building for 13 years, during which time he wrote a very famous book, The History of the World, Volume 1. More importantly, whilst we were in that building, we yeoman builders were given the task of torturing that man every single day for 13 years. You know what we did in there? We locked his wife in there with it. And all she wanted to talk about was feelings and soft furnishings. Ladies, can I just say this in behalf of the gentlemen in the audience? We are hunter-gatherers. We don't do feelings. And we certainly don't do soft furnishings. Let it go. Madam, can I just say it's very kind of you to bring your father out today. And don't worry, all you ladies will get some payback very soon. Now we are about to move through the archway shortly, and we are going to make our way into the inner ward of the tower. As we go walking up the hill, look over to your right, you'll get your first view of that beautiful, iconic building, the White Tower. Later on today, I would urge you to go inside that building. You'll find the stairs on the south face. It's a wooden staircase on this side of the building. About halfway up that wooden staircase, you'll see an archway on your right. Stick your head in the archway and you'll see a brass plaque on the wall. Picture the scene. 1674, Charles II is on the throne of England and he's having some renovation done to the White Tower. As workmen demolish one of the walls, a wooden chest drops out. These workmen are in a 600-year-old castle and they've just discovered a buried chest in the wall. They smash open that chest, hoping to discover buried treasure. Imagine the look on their faces when they in fact discover the bodies of 2 small boys. Experts of the day confirmed this was in fact the bodies of those 2 boy princes who had gone missing from the Garden Tower 191 years earlier. Those 2 boys were placed into an urn designed by Sir Christopher Wren, taken down to Westminster Abbey and reburied. And in fact, the area they are buried in was then renamed in their honour, and to this very day is still known as Innocents Court. Okay, enough talking about death down here. Let's go up to Tower Green and talk about someone there. Just before you get up, wait, you can get
Wow. Let me see. You can hear him talking. Two guard marching. Everyone resting. One yeoman.
Legend has it, should these ravens never leave, the White Tower will crumble into dust, the monarchy will fall, and a huge more importantly, of course, I love money. And hope. So don't and we will bring to make it. There will be
Changing. Changing. Let's go a bit closer. What is this apartment? The house is changing. Oops. Oh, the shark in the background. I'm gonna pass this way. Let's go. Catch him. Oh, the Tower Bridge background. Scanning. Oh, that's beautiful.
Anybody know how to arrest?
Oh, the fun. A small apartment. It's like apartment in this one.
Now, that building's made only 40,000. However, in the past, many prisoners some of you Americans may have heard one of our prisoners held down there for offensive rating, a man called William Penn. He was only released from that building on one condition: they leave the country. So he crossed the Atlantic to one of our smaller colonies, America. And of course, once there, found the Quaker colony of Pennsylvania. Now, one of the last prisoners in the town was also held down there, but only for 4 days in May of 19 London became a prisoner of war collection centre. That prisoner, Rudolf Hess, the deputy leader of Nazi Germany. He was then taken to that building and to the country to be, I think the correct term these days is questioned. So he was taken away to be questioned, and after the war, he was taken to the War Crimes Commission at Nuremberg and sentenced to life in prison. He eventually died in Spandau prison, West Berlin, in 1987. Some people claim that man died an unrepentant Nazi. I would have to agree. I've been spoken to that man on many occasions. When I was stationed over in Berlin as part of the British Army and had to guard him. And before you ask, it was not in 1946. And his buildings around the White House, around the Queen's House are home to some more of my colleagues and their families. Just over here, the Chapel Royal of St. Peter ad Vincula. Please go in there when this tour is complete. The original chapel dates from 1103, although this one's fairly new, rebuilt in 1515. All the Americans are going, what? That's new? Okay, we've got a few Americans here today. Does anybody know the difference between America and England? There's two major differences. Anybody know? No? Nothing to do with the government? They're all corrupt? Oh, sorry, no. I didn't say that. Anyone? Sorry, is there any MPs here today? That's twice I've had to go to the government. Difference between America and England. In America, you think 100 years is old. In England, we think 100 miles is a long way. Anyway, the Chapel Royal of St. Peter ad Vincula. Please go and have a look in there. Every person executed in the Tower of London and indeed on Tower Hill are now buried in that building. This beautiful building behind you to your right, that is known as the Waterloo Barracks. The newest building in this complex. Erected in 1845, houses up to 1,000 soldiers. Today, ladies, home to the ground floor. There it is, the House of Blues. It is entered through the doors below that large clock. It is entered through the doors below that large clock. It is entered through the doors, so you can picture. You wouldn't believe how many people in this guided tour. The only question on their lips, where are the crown jewels? You now know the answer. The most common question we are ever asked at the Town of London. Would anybody like to hazard a guess what the second most common question is? Who said that? Who said that? What did you say? Okay. Could I just ask all the Americans, and indeed any Canadians, to raise their hand? Okay, this really only applies to all of you. The second most common question in the Tower of London can be answered by going right to the other end of Jewel House, turning left. Go around the back of the building and you'll find three doors. Ladies, gentlemen, disabled, toilets. Open any one of those doors and nowhere will you see a bar. So it cannot therefore possibly be a bathroom. Nowhere will you see a nice armchair, some books and a reading lamp. It cannot therefore possibly be a restroom. It's a toilet. If you keep abusing our language, we are going to take it back. I mean, aluminum? What is that? Made up word. Okay, and you're back in. Right, ladies in particular, when this tour is over, please go inside that building. You'll find the entrance just below that last block. Queen of England was 9 days. She was overthrown by the stronger and more popular claims of Mary Tudor. Mary, of course, was the eldest child of King Henry VIII, by his first marriage to Catherine of Aragon. It took Bloody Mary 9 days to get here to London, after which he had Lady Jane and her entire family imprisoned and beheaded on charges of stealing the crown from its rightful owner. But actually today, we know that young lady was simply a pawn in the ambitions of the father. Lady Jane was there, the family up on Tower Hill. Now the worst thing to be honest, said this, go to tell their stories themselves on my tour. Let me just finish my tour today by mentioning one question somebody asked me later, how do you get this job? Well, we are in fact the oldest uniformed body in the world. We have worked here continuously for 900 years, guarding the kings and queens of England and their home. As I'm sure you appreciate, having been here for 9 centuries, the way you become a yeoman has changed many, many times. Until eventually, in 1826, the Duke of Wellington retired from the army. As a reward for his military service, he was given a position Constable of the Tower of London. And when he arrived here, he decided to reward the soldiers that helped him win his various campaigns. The rules he set in place still exist today. So to get my job here, like every other person you see in this uniform, I had to first of all serve a minimum of 22 years in Her Majesty's Army. Anyway, so everyone you see in this uniform had to serve a minimum of 22 years in the armed forces. I personally served 26 years in the infantry. I was then offered a job here at the Tower and resigned from the army. I had to be in possession of the Long Service and Good Conduct Medal. This moment, to be awarded that medal, I had to serve my first 18 years in the army without making one single mistake. Or as we used to call it when I was in the army, 18 years of undetected crime. And also I had to hold the rank of Warrant Officer Class 1, the highest rank you can get to in the British Army as an enlisted soldier, a regimental sergeant major, or an E9. Now, of course, as well as meeting that criteria, if you want to be a beefeater in Tower of London, you have to have a passion for history. Be intelligent, articulate, witty, handsome, and modest. Hey, 2 out of 6 ain't bad. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just finish off my tour today by saying I really hope you enjoy the rest of your day here in the Tower of London. You take my jokes the way they were meant, a little bit of fun, and enjoy the rest of the day here. Thank you for your time. Thank you very much. And if you have any other questions, comment down. Other than that, get away.
The picture of us can make that something.
Yes, of course you can.
There you go. Just
My pleasure.
Just press it as many times as you can, okay? Because I tend to blink in pictures.
Okay.
What control do you do?
Me, I just got Samsung. That's all I can afford.
Okay, let's go. Marching, marching, marching. think it's no photography inside. No photography. Recording permitted inside.
这么搞真的是凉吗？
The guns. British Pounder field gun. And that look like it's never been fired. Snow. This is the old one. Canon. Canon. Been inside the crown jewels. All the crown. The queen is there. The sword, gold sword. So many things there. Like in Windsor. But mostly the crown. The crown is there. Not allowed to video inside. Okay. Let's go. Let's go on this one. The Fusiliers Museum. See what they say. Prince of Wales Regiment. Regiment Qatar Royal Regiment Fusilier. Royal Regiment. Museum.
label, so you know what those
Cross.
Well, if they're all versions of the military cross distinguished service. Those are theirs, the Victoria crosses.
Different metals. It's enough. It's enough of left. So many medals. Cafe. Ramen shop. Way out. Execution. Tower. Bloody tower. Relics. The whole building. What is this supposed to be? Wardrobe Tower, 12th century. Only looking wardrobe. King Richard built the wardrobe tower on top of the old Roman city wall in about 1190. White Tower entrance. Traitor's Gate.
You got that ready?
They drawn all
Who got these?
the traitors. Yes. Thanks, wood. They put you there in the Ruta. St. Thomas Tower. 1275 to 1279. And here, Traitor's Gate. If you are a traitor, there's where you're gonna end up. Okay, let's go into the White Tower. Bloody Tower. Okay, let's go. That's the way out. Peter and Human Wonder 2 mode. Let's go here. Let's go. Hand sanitizer. Medieval sun. Battlements. Let's go up. Look at that. This is nice. Medieval.
Despite this, Henry managed to hold on to power and reigned for 56 years, longer than any other medieval king of England. He loved art and architecture and was very religious.
Traitors.
He rebuilt Westminster Abbey into the magnificent church that stands today.
There's the route.
Henry married Eleanor of Provence and they enjoyed a long and happy life together. When Henry died, their firstborn son, Edward, inherited. Edward later added a second wall around the town, defended by a vast
So yun. Auto Gateway. Email English Chapel. King Edward Chamber. Private Chapel. Email for King Edward Chamber. Big for the King. Okay. The bed of the King. That's fine. Real fine. The drone. Let me see. King in another tower. Lawthorn Tower. 1220 to 1238. Demolished 1767. Rebuilt 19th century. Okay. Battlements, prisoner on the tower, fortress, crown and diamonds exhibition. That's the South Tower, 1240. Okay, let's go in. Watch out for the next part. It's just around the corner. Okay.